Okay guys, the next part of our correcting low back and knee dysfunction playlist. We just did our stability integration. What you're going to do now, we're going to do some reactive integration. So what reactive integration does is helps to increase the firing rate of those underactive muscles that we've just been addressing. So we need muscles to switch on, which we've done with our activations, but also we need them to fire in a timely manner, so they switch on when they should be. No good if they're just arriving late to the party. So we definitely have this with the glutes. We can get them to work more, which is great, but we also want them to be the first thing that switches on. So I said about how your hamstrings get overactive. Those low back muscles like your rectus spinae, those big muscles on the lower back get overactive. When we go to do say like squats and bridges and jumps, what tends to happen is that they switch on first, then the glutes kind of turn up a little bit later. Okay, which we don't want that. We want them to be switching on first along with our deep core muscles, and then everything else can kick in because they should be doing most of the work. So I'm going to show you guys how to do some glute reactive activation. What you're going to need, this is our easiest progression. Get your fit loop, put it just above your knees, okay? And I'm going to show you guys some side stepping techniques, okay? So what we want to do, I'm just going to come back slightly so you guys can see. So with that position here, okay, what we're going to do is go into a quarter squat position. Now I normally see a lot of people do this way down here. We don't really want to do that because the reason being, if we go right down here, we've got another muscle which is deep to your glute max, which is called your piriformis. That has a much better line of pull down in this position, okay? And that muscle, which we did address if you had knees bow out, can take over the role of the glute complex, especially when we're doing any kind of any side stepping or lateral rotational movement. We don't want that, so we want that to kind of stay out of the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quarter squat position, okay? I'm going to lean forward slightly. That's going to favour my glutes better. And then all I'm going to do in this position, again, another thing that we see a lot happen is we see a lot of, when we move to the side, we see a lot of reaching with the foot. We want to be pushing, we don't want to be kind of pulling. So what I want you to do, rather than kind of reaching your foot out and stepping sideways, I want you to lead with this outside knee. Okay, so you're going to push that knee into that band and you're going to drive off and push away with this outside leg. So if I'm going to my right, I'm going to start by leading with this right knee, push that right knee into that band. I'm going to let my foot follow behind. I'm going to push off with that left foot. Again, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to push that right knee out, push off with my left, and then I'm going to go back the other way. So now if I do it this way, I'm going to push out with my left knee and push off my right foot. So I'm going to lead with that left knee, push off that right, lead with my left, push off that right. Okay, so rather than me kind of reaching across and then pulling myself across, I'm not reaching this foot out. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, I'm going to drive off. So I'm always pushing off the opposite side. So pushing off one way, pushing off the other way. And I'm always kind of pushing myself away. Remember that your hips extend your hips, so they're responsible for kind of pushing off and driving away. So that's really what we want to be getting going here. Okay. So again, just one more time, quarter squat position. I'm going to the left. I'm going to start by leading with this knee. So I'm going to use that abduction, which is what my glutes do. I'm going to push into that band. Remember, we don't want to be pushing away. If we kind of reach away, we kind of end up in that knees bow in position, which we're trying to get away from. So I'm going to push that knee out, lead with that left knee, then push off with that right foot. Leave that knee out, push off with that right foot. Push off with that right foot. Okay, and I could do 2 or 3 one way, 2 or 3 back that way. Again, until we get to 12 to 20 reps, I could go right down the end of the gym and back again, whichever way you guys want to do it. You can do it either side. So that's going to be more for our glute medius that we did. So remember those clams and sideline leg raises. That kind of side to side is more for that. But if I want to get a little bit more glute max, I need to kind of, glute max is more orientated in what we call a sagittal plane. So when we do any forward motion or any rotational motion, that's going to be more involved. So what I can do there is a couple of things. So rather than going directly sideways, I could go diagonal. So again, I'm going to start here, quarter squat, And again, I'm going to really kind of keep, again, I want to keep my second and third toe lined up. And again, if I'm going to go towards the right, I'm going to really push off that left foot. So again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step to the diagonally in front of me to the right. So I'm going to push off that left. And notice, guys, what I've done is I've extended this left leg completely. I'm locking out this left knee and I'm pushing through the balls of my feet. So my heel is actually off. Okay, so I've got that triple extension, just like like a sprinter kind of exploding out of the block. That's kind of what I want going on here. Again, I can then bring this foot forward. Maybe I'll do another. So again, I'm going to extend, push, get that triple extension going on, come back forward. Maybe I'll go to the left this time. So now on the right side, I'm going to drive off the right, get that heel up, lock everything out. Again, I can do one more, drive off, push through the right. Again, you guys can really see there where I'm locking my knee out, pushing the balls of the feet into the floor, coming back again. Okay, so let's just show you guys that one more time. Push off that way, get everything extended. Again, push off that way, everything extended. Push off that way, extending everything, pushing off that way. Okay, so that's what I've got going on there. So that's what I could do that way again. I can do those diagonal ones. I could do rotational. Okay, so I could do like a 4-point turn. So I could go in this position here, quarter squat. I could do like a 90-degree turn out to the right, another 90-degree turn out. Okay, keep pushing this knee into the band each time. Another 90-degree turn, another 90-degree turn. Go back the other way, pushing the left knee into the band this time. 90-degree turn, 90-degree turn. A bit like a clock face, all the way around, keeping that quarter squat position going on. So I could definitely do that as well. What I can also do is lose the band, get rid of the band, and again, if I want to get as a progression, I could do my hop progression. So maybe I'll start with, again, both feet facing forward, and I'm just going to do like a little hop from one leg onto the other. So again, I'm going to push off my left, and I'm going to try and land heel to toe on my right side. Okay, so I'm going to land heel to toe, heel's going to hit the ground first. Slowly roll onto my forefoot, and I'm going to stabilize and hold it. So again, I'm just going to hop forward, keep it there, hold it, 1, 2, 3, and then hop forward again, hold it, 1, 2, 3, and come back again. Show you guys one more time. So I can just hop forward, stick and hold it, 1, 2, 3, hop forward again, stick and hold it, 1, 2, 3. Again, notice I'm landing with my second and third toe forward. Okay, you could make that harder by doing more powerful jumps. So you can do much bigger jumps forward. The key to it is though, guys, is this. As soon as we land, okay, we need to stabilize it. So again, a good 3 seconds. So we're generating more force here, we're generating more power in these muscles, but power is nothing unless we can actually stabilize it. Okay, so we can really, these reactive exercises, not only are they great for increasing that firing rate, but also, again, if you do play sport, and they're great for being able to absorb any external loads, help to decelerate motion as well. So again, if you're stepping off a curb, or if you're cutting, changing directions, so stepping off a curb if you're an everyday person, or if you're an athlete and you land and you cut, again, this can really help to stabilize motion, slow down movement, absorb forces much easier, and then gives us a nice stable platform to then change direction again. Give an example, a bit like a basketball player, he might have to hop forward onto one leg and jump again and take a jump shot. It's no good if he was to hop and it just kind of collapse everywhere. That's not going to be great for performance. He's not going to be able to make that shot. I need him to be able to stabilize real quick and then be able to transition, take that hoop shot, get those points. So that's where this kind of comes into play. So as soon as you guys land, like everything else, squeeze that glute core in, stabilize it, then move on to the next rep. So that's more for glute max. If you want to get glute med going on, again, we can go lateral, so side to side. So I can start here, bring this leg up, I'm just going to pick a spot not too far away to begin with. I'm just going to step to the side. Maybe I'll just do like a step to begin with. Stabilize that first, and I can go back the way I came. Stabilize it, hold it, 1, 2, 3, step again, hold it, 1, 2, 3, step back again, hold it, 1, 2, 3. I can go a bit further. Try and stabilize that. Glutes ain't switching on today. Hold it there, go back again, squeeze and hold, stabilize it again, a bit further. And again, you can go as far away as you can, as long as you can land second and third toe forward. Optimal form, stabilizing that movement that you're doing. We can also do rotational, again working that other plane and that rotational plane, that transverse plane. Get those glutes working a bit more. I could start here, do a 90-degree turn to you guys. So I could start here, hop 90 degrees, stick and hold it. I could go back the way I came. Okay, again, still landing heel to toe, 90-degree turn, stick and hold it, and keep it there. Absolutely. So you can do all three. So maybe I'll start with forward and back. I can go side to side, and then I can do rotational. So these guys can be really helpful for getting those glute muscles to switch on a lot quicker, and also for really, again, helping to decelerate motion, stabilizing more forceful motions, gives us a much better control. That's going to be great definitely for any athletes out there who are looking to increase performance.